95,000 family members. Hold on, y'all. I'm being nosy, y'all. I didn't know what that was. I heard a noise. Somebody pulled up to the house. Had to see what's going on. Hey, I feel like I haven't seen your lives in a while. It's been, you know what? It's because I'm going up here at weird times. I'm going up here typically in the mornings a lot of days now. Um, it's just been really hectic, but in a good way. You think I have to turn off the Wi-Fi? I just I just turned it off. Is it choppy? Hopefully it sounds a little bit better. Leela D, hope you feeling better, man. What's that? Summertime cold going around. Somebody said we all nosy. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm still over there nosy. I'm in one of them neighborhoods. Let me tell you something. And I ain't got no shame in my game. So in my neighborhood, like my little man cave or whatever, there's like a window, like a big old, like, you know those basements, like half's in the ground, half's above it. That's where my man cave's at. In the window, it looks directly out in the neighborhood, and I neighborhood watch. It is what it is. How's it going, Jordan Tate? I have no complaints currently. It's a lot going on. Let me see. We got the Wake Up event, June 29th. It's a Saturday at 5 p.m. So if you're in Atlanta and you want to be a part of that, in attendance or support in any way, from near or far, you can definitely message me about that. So we got the Wake Up event. That's going to be geared towards men's mental health this session, but we're inviting everybody in. Uh-oh. But we're inviting everybody in. I want to see if it still freezes, y'all. Somebody said, how come I'm at home? Why wouldn't I be at home is a good question. That's a heck of a question right there. Let me know if it's still freezing, y'all. If you can, tap the screen, let them know we're here. I'm trying to get this Wi-Fi straight, but Celebrity Kids say, hey, I watched your story. You're a strong-minded man. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Esau Tao said, how come I'm at home? I'm at home because I finished my sentence. What's going on, Nick? Peace to y'all on YouTube. Addie, what's going on? And what's going on, Nikki? Let me see. Let me pop out and pop back in. And then y'all tell me. Somebody said I should have gone to Hollywood. Hey man, I might still get a chance to go to Hollywood. We never know. If you've been in any of my lives, it's definitely a place where you can ask questions for sure. Brazil in the building. What's going on, YouTube fan? I said I'm gonna start going live up here more. Get back into the habit of going live on YouTube. People got questions about the content. If you're seeing my content, if you don't, or if you haven't, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop back up here. We're gonna see what's good. Somebody said it's really freezing now. I just reset, but I don't know if it's gonna keep freezing, y'all. But my content isn't just about prison, though a big piece of it is, because hey, so many people are impacted by it, and I can speak to it. But we get into the mental health stuff. We get into substance abuse. We get into it. Why is it 5,000 degrees in Georgia right now? We talk a little bit about everything. So yeah, man. Hopefully I'm not freezing up anymore. But aside from that, I think. I think they mean they're surprised you're not outside, considering you were down so long. Hey, I got to be outside. Having good people and a good support group is what's key. What's good, Seraph? I see you. With mental health, would you say is there a healthy balance of working on it but also doing every day? Yeah, I feel like you got to make progress in life regardless, whether it's half a step or you running. You know what I'm saying? Because life doesn't stop. So I think you do the work, and if you can do the work, do it in motion. If you can't, if you got to do the work, then do that too. But by all means, keep going when you can. I feel like you get strength there. There's endurance there, man. So I'm constantly talking about mental health. I'm constantly always referencing these different cases. We just had a situation in Georgia where an individual that was incarcerated unalived a kitchen staff worker and then themselves inside the prison. It tells you, like, you know what I'm saying, mental health, whether it's inside or outside, a lot of the topics that I'm speaking on, they're not limited to just behind the walls. It carries over everywhere. So that's what we're doing. Continue to have conversations we hope that matters. Continue to have conversations that we're hoping that, gets through to people, and just wakes them up. Somebody said or T said were they dating? That's what we're hearing. But the prison rumor mill can sometimes be just as vicious as high school. But everybody's saying it was basically a domestic, just inside that environment. Squirrel, yeah, Mike said you have to move forward. Yeah, at some point you have to. You know what I'm saying? At some point you do have to move forward. J. Lou, I'm from Chicago. But yeah, at some point you have to move forward. At some point you got to say, you know what? I got to do this for me. And that's that's the other thing. Like, mental health should be a priority for you. You know, prioritizing self should be okay, because if you create the best self that you can be, that's going to benefit everybody around you. Yeah, they said there was a note, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But hey, could have been different. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, that's what the content's about. Somebody said, what level were you on? I went all the way up. My highest level I went on was a level 4, and I went all the way down to a level 1 minimum. And I did a post earlier today. I was in a car wash, and somebody was like, yo, the lower you went, were you good? Like, were you decompressed by the time you went home? And the answer was no. The answer was no. And the reason that they asked that question she asked that question was because she was like, my man told me, OMG, Katie, I appreciate that. She was like, my man told me everything's going to be all right once he gets outside of prison. I'm like, yo, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope everything's going to be all right. I said, did he mean like right away or in time? He was like, nah, he meant like right away. He just needs to get out of there. I said, yo, I hope so. I said, but the majority of the time, individuals that are coming home from incarceration, they're not okay right away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we can't get caught up in, that thought, because that's when things get tricky. That's when we don't put the right type of support in place, when we believe that narrative is true. And every now and then there's an exception to the rule. Somebody comes home from no damage, which is maybe 0.1%, but I'm not saying it can't happen. But 99.99% or whatever, people need certain things in place, and they're gonna feel like they're gonna be okay when they get out of prison, and you're gonna feel like they're gonna be okay, and you're probably gonna put more effort into, I hate to say it, and not you, but some people will put more effort into making sure they got clothes, which is the ability to get your loved one connected to jobs. You got to be thinking about mental health support. You got to be thinking about just support, just whatever it is to help him or her build a foundation quicker. You know what I'm saying? Where they can not just survive but live. Because that's what I was saying, man, on another post. A lot of people are coming home from incarceration and they're just surviving. They're not even living. And they're content with that, and they're good. They come home and they go straight into their room, their office. Like, when I first came home, I promise you, that's what I used to do. I used to get off from work and I used to go straight to the office or whatever. I got my laptop, I got my stuff, and yeah, I'm learning stuff. But yo, there's a world out there, and I wouldn't leave the house for real outside of work. And though people are like, yo, that's how you should move, there's nothing wrong with going to the park. You know what I'm saying? OMG, Katie, I appreciate that too. I appreciate that love. There's nothing wrong with going to I don't know, man, like a concert and stuff like that. And I was just letting time go by because I was content with just being free. Like I was good with that. And trust me, a blessing indeed. But man, there's so much more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to get out here and live. Like, get out here and live, yo. So I be telling dudes sometimes, like, yo, bro, you got to go out, bro. I'll be telling some of my people's like, yo, I know you know what I'm saying, but you gotta go out, you gotta stretch your ring. Well, man, there's always gonna be danger out here. There's always gonna be something going on. But man, there's so many dope experiences and people that you can meet and all that, man. You got to get out there. How long is someone looking at a driving violation turned into felony but has no prior trouble? I can't really answer that, Serena, because different states' jurisdictions, different sentencing guidelines. I would just say research his or her sentencing guidelines. See what the low end and the high end are. That'll give you an idea, at least the range. That way you can come up with a plan either way, but also know that they can go outside of the guidelines, which is crazy. Because I was like, why do they create guidelines? They can go outside of them. It doesn't. It's insanity. But this is our criminal justice system. Somebody said I walked my 2 years down with jobs, 2 and 3 jobs, staying busy. Yeah, that's, I mean, I stay busy. I work hard. I would say I am, I don't know, man. I'm up before the sun, all that. I work, I go to sleep, you know, when most people already sleep, whatever. But you still got to live. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you still got to live, man. It's inhale, exhale. You know what I'm saying? You got to rest your mind, rest your body. Some people are just workaholics, cool, that's what give them peace, but I don't know, man. You still gotta live, y'all. But salute to you, though, at the same time, walking them 2 years down the right way, 2 and 3 jobs, because at the same time, what I'm gonna say is, if you get 2, 3 jobs to make sure you stay free and stay home, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool, do that. That's what you need to do for sure. Somebody said I did 10 years, been out since 2019, that's what's up, man. For the first 2 years just to get to, okay, yeah, bet. Got you, Mike, got you. Yeah, definitely. And then, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. When people be locked in and on probation or whatever, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely trying to stack paper, even if you're not, you just coming home. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in because you said been out 24. Yeah, you've been out a whole life right there, Mike. But salute to you, big dog, because you definitely got the blueprint. Got the blueprint. But yeah, man. Other than that, that's what this content is for. He said I did a total of 23 and been out 24. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you home. I got a bully out here that's scared to death. She trying to figure it out. She's scared. Hey Z, what's good, man? We got Arizona in the building. What's up? Where's everybody from too, man? How Genesis do after the feed cut on TikTok. Man, he crashed out, but that was his first time on a PS5 ever. You know what I'm saying? His first time playing video games ever. He's been home 2020, same as me. You know what I'm saying? He just been locked in working. We got Texas in the building. We got Connecticut in the building. We got Southern California. I said South California. I'm on my way to Cali next month too, y'all. I'm excited to do some work with a sobriety house, man. Born and raised in Detroit. What's good, man? My wife's from Detroit. 7 Mile. I'm out there. We out there quite often too. Pennsylvania in the building. PA, Nebraska. I see y'all, man. Is anybody in the chat, are y'all impacted by incarceration? Do you have a loved one that's incarcerated? That's another thing I always ask. Seraph over here talking about my first buy Xbox and Halo. Yeah, man. I remember when I got a PS4, I was like amazed. I was like, yo, I done made it. You know what I'm saying? And then I found myself like wanting to play too much. I was like, man, I could be using this time to do something else. So then I got off it. But every now and then I hop on the PS5, you know, a good Saturday night or something. And that's it. Throw the music on, chill, play the game. Fiance went in February. I see you. Never been incarcerated, but it's interesting to hear your stories. That's what's up, though. I'm always grateful for the people that are here just to learn as well. You know what I'm saying? People that are fortunate enough not to experience that. Hopefully, the conversation continues to travel into different places outside, you know, where it normally is. So, my bully is crazy. I got 3 dogs, and each one of them got a different personality. I promise you. But that's it, man. Hopping up here again just to say peace to y'all. Whenever you see my lives, I'm here to answer questions. That's it. Here to interact. And that's it. That's it, man. Here to support. Somebody said I have 3. Daytime TV from the 90s. You know what I attribute to my success of? Hey, man. Yeah, man, you're welcome. But that's what I'm up here for. You see my platform, it's just a place of support. That's it. Here to support. You can hop on here. Your loved one's incarcerated. You might have questions. You want to vent. You want to put in a chat, whatever. Do that. And then always, man, shout out to everybody that's locked in. And tapping into the coaching services and the other platforms and all that good stuff too, which I'm enjoying the opportunity to do. And help people. Just when it comes to giving advice on how not to mess up like me. So grateful for those opportunities. Be in Savannah and in California for some speaking engagement, stuff like that. So excited for the doors that are keep opening up, and we're doing the work. And that's it, man. Peace to y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll probably be up here a little bit later, but definitely want to hop up here and say hi right now while I'm getting a breath of fresh air. That's it, man. Peace to y'all, and I'll check out y'all later.